Hey guys, let's start a small group Bible study. Okay, but what new popular book are we going to go through? Well, Crazy Love, of course. It's what everyone else was doing 4 years ago. When Chan wrote Crazy Love, the book's popularity probably went much further than he expected. I mean, it seemed like everyone was talking about it. Francis Chan begins in the book by saying that when he reads the New Testament, he wonders if the modern American church is missing the point of church. Big idea number 1, stop praying. Rather than talking to or at God, Chan echoes Solomon's caution not to rush into God's presence with words. See Ecclesiastes 5 verse 2. Big idea number 2, you may not finish this chapter, but I'm going to call it, you may not finish this video. Life is unpredictable, and it is but a flash. There is no guarantee that anyone will live long enough to finish this video, yet most of us do not live as if that were true. Chan says life is like a movie that is all about God, and He is the central character, not us. In the entire scheme of God's movie, we are no more than an extra. Chan asks us what we want to do with our brief appearance on the screen. Do we want to make much of ourselves, or do we want to make much of God? Big idea number 3, crazy love. In this section, Chan explains a little of the great, crazy love God has for us. He says the irony is that while God doesn't need us, but He still wants us. We desperately need God, but don't really want Him most of the time. God treasures us and anticipates our departure from this earth to be with Him. And we just wonder how much we have to do to get by. Chan asks, do you love this God who is everything, or do you just love everything He gives you? Big idea number 4, profile of the lukewarm. Jesus spoke in parables so that people who weren't serious about Him wouldn't get it. Jesus wants followers, not fakers. Chan condemns a lot of Christians when he says this. The goals of American Christianity are often a nice marriage, children who don't swear, and good church attendance. But Chan really says these people are lukewarm Christians, and he describes a lukewarm Christian as someone who just attends church regularly, gives some money to charity in the church here and there, chooses what's popular over what's right in hard decisions, doesn't really want to be saved from their sin, they only want to be saved from the penalty of their sin. Big idea number 5, serving leftovers to a holy God. Chan warns that Christ wants all or nothing. He does admit that all believers have some lukewarm elements in their lives. But are you willing to say to God that He can have whatever He wants? Big idea number 6, your best life later. After a brief look at the heroes of the Christian faith, Chan concludes that having faith often means looking a little crazy to the outside world. I mean, what are they going to think about it when we give our money, give our time, give our energy? We trust God with abandon, and just living by faith in God that He has got everything under control. It's going to be easy to get inspired by this book or video, but that doesn't mean it's going to lead you to action. There has to be action. God wants us to act. You cannot wait and feel like you are obeying God. God says if you love Him, you will obey Him. Finally, Chan challenges readers to ask themselves this. Is this what I want to be doing when Christ comes back? What will people in heaven say about my life on earth? Will people speak of God's work and glory through me? How will I answer to God when He asks what I did with what He gave me? Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.